Most of us are just waiting to die. I know this is a bold statement, especially considering I'm only 26, but let me try to prove it to you. I want you to take a second and do a thought experiment with me. How many times have you said to yourself, I can't wait to graduate so that way I can get a job. I can't wait to get my driver's license so that way I can drive around town. I can't wait to get this bonus so I can buy this new car. How many times have you said, I can't wait for the next thing in your life? Many of us do this without even realizing it, and that's the worst part. It's not our fault. We've been almost taught to want new things and to wait around for the next best thing. I mean, there's a new iPhone out every year. You're literally waiting every year just to improve your life. But the thing that's not as good is if we spend our whole life waiting, what's the whole point of life at all? This concept really hit me when I was in 10th grade. We were in history class and my teacher, Peter Piccone, if you ever see this video, thank you. He said, stop looking at the clock and waiting for class to end. If you do this, you're just going to be looking and waiting for school to end so that you can go home, wait for dinner, wait to go to sleep, wait to do it again, wait for summer, wait for graduation, wait for college, wait to get married, wait to fulfill your retirement account, wait to go on your vacations, and wait to die. It seems simple and kind of self-explanatory, but when you stop and think about it, it's a little bit scary. How many times have I just waited for the next thing in life to get me through where I'm at now? It's a little more often than I'd like to admit. But the good news is that we can do something to turn this around and not just be in waiting mode for our whole lives. Yes, there are things that we have to wait for. And in a previous video of mine, I talked about having a why to help you get through different jobs and things that might not be as desirable at this moment. But we also need to find beauty in the present moment as well. If we just spend our whole life waiting, life will just pass us by and we won't have the opportunity to stop and smell the roses, as they say. So what can we do to stop going in waiting mode and start being in present mode? One thing that I've found that really helps is falling in love with the process of things. I think a lot of people's goals are ambitious, but we're waiting to get to a certain end, right? For me, I have a big goal on trying to make this channel big to help as many people as possible. And I think if I wait until I've made it, I will still feel how I do now. So I need to change my mindset and say, this is fun. I'm still helping people. As long as I help one person in the comments, I'm doing my job. Or how many times have you gone on a road trip in a destination and sometimes the journey was more fun than getting there itself? There are certain things that we innately like waiting for, such as excitement when you're waiting for a package to arrive, things like that. You kind of have a little bit of dopamine hit your brains. But when it comes down to our goals and bigger things, we almost don't like waiting and we feel like we'll only be happy once the outcome happens. One hard truth that is kind of tough to swallow is that what happens if that day never arrives? What happens if something tragic did happen to us and our life did get cut short? Or if our responsibilities shifted and we weren't able to pursue the dreams that we had? Maybe all that waiting was for nothing, but maybe that waiting was just what life is about. Maybe waiting is what makes life worth it. So my recommendation for you is today, to this week, tomorrow, whenever you're seeing this, is to enjoy the waiting. If you're waiting at the doctor's office at an appointment, what little things are going around that you can appreciate, even if it's just that the sun is shining through the windows? My intention for this video is to help you realize that while we do have to wait for certain things in life, we shouldn't let life pass us by while we're waiting for them. So today, even when you're waiting for this video to end, just be grateful that you have a device to watch it on. Being present in the moment is a skill that I'm trying to work on, and I hope we can all work on it together. And if you'd like to see a little bit of inspiration, my brother actually made a short film about being in the present moment, and I'll link it right here so you can check it out.